Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my silly survival world. Today, I wanted to work on our garden. It has traditionally been over there, but I wanted to move it to a new location and get some better decoration around it since it is such a fundamental part of this series. First of all, though, Dell has gone and removed our crafting table, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to fix up the pathways we've been using for this whole region and get some stone along the way so that we can get plenty of bricks for later. Okay, I have severely overestimated the distance between this room and Dell's house. I'm going to have to figure out something else here. Okay, let's try something here. What if we use stairs for the first level, and then we can have a doorway coming through here and establish a 3x3 size for the rest of the cakeways? And I would like to connect this into the existing cakeways. Dell has installed some ice highways, which as cool as they are a little bit cramped. Oh, and at some point we gotta address this up here as well. Whoop, we got some mob issues, but fortunately I have my... Well... Okay, this guy will be a good subject. What? Nope. There we go. Nope. Who needs rockets? Yeah, I actually don't intend to get rockets, so that's quite a fitting achievement for me. There we go, there we go. Boom! This is such a fun and different style of combat. I'm a big fan of the mace, actually. Okay, I'm thinking we might actually want to have some stairs start here, but for that I do need to actually pick a design for this, so I'm thinking... We're going to go ahead and take this segment right here and figure out how we actually want these tunnels to look by the time we're done. Pop, pop. Alright, I was thinking as you go through the cakeways, we will have little arches like this. Now, I still don't know what I'm going to... No, back up. You're not allowed in the cakeways. I'm still thinking on what I want to do with the ceiling here. I'm thinking a design something like this might be interesting. I've gone and put stone bricks here in the roof, and I might mix them into the walls like I've done here in the main base, but we'll see. This right here, I do intend to connect to the cakeways as well. And I am using Dell's ice pathways here for a bit. I will leave that one, but I probably will have to tear this one down at least to make space for this. Okay, I'll go ahead and leave this ice in here for you later, Dell. But for the time being, this is my rework of the cakeways. I will eventually hopefully get to doing this, unless you definitely don't want me to. I will get your trapdoors replaced here. But yeah, this should just be a slightly nicer way of getting between our bases, and I can hopefully restore my furnaces here soon. Especially since this entry is a little awkward coming right onto your pressure plate and opening that door for you and everything. Okay, but none of that was the goal today. My goal today is to get a new and improved version of the garden, and I wanted to build it out over here. It's a little further away, but hopefully eventually we can start putting rails in this world, and I think it'll be fun to be able to ride around places. Yeah, this right here is a nice area. It's pretty flat. I can go ahead and flatten it a little further and get some basic landscaping done. I built the garden back in episode 2, and I'll be honest, it was a very quick job, so I thought it would be really nice to get a refresh on the garden. Especially since it wasn't really scalable with the old design, so I want something that I can keep adding more and more people to. If you'd like a flower in the garden along with a sign that has your name on it, leave a comment down below. You can even tell me what kind of flower you'd like, and I will get you added in a future episode. Whew, okay, there we go. We have a nice flat area to work with to install our new garden. I will probably need to get rid of this rock as well. Oop, it's getting night. Okay. Here, once we get to the next Minecraft day, I will tell you all the plans for the centerpiece of this garden. So here today, I want to build a gazebo that will hopefully be the centerpiece of our commenter garden from here on out. And I immediately think I highly underestimated how much stone this would take. I think I might have oversized this, if I'm being honest. Let's downscale. Okay. So for starters, we were actually able to finish the center circle, so that's a pretty big improvement. Now I want to start getting some pillars up. And I want to get fences going between all of these here logs, so that we have a nice enclosed area around the center here. Okay. I'm already starting to feel the vibes a little bit. Let's mix in some fence gates here as well, so we have a little more detail in the barrier around here. Alright, that's cool, that's cute. Now, I'm going to actually need a new pair of shears. Awesome. Now, let's go get some oak leaves. Alright, our big tree bundle over here is grown up nicely. Whoop, there went the shears. Now, we need to go up. I do have a reference image for today, so I'm probably going to keep a pretty similar height. So go 3 up maybe, 1, 2. And now I need to make a little dome of leaves. I'm going to try and just trace a circle around here. Do forgive me if this doesn't look too good. I am going to be freehanding a lot. But I have gained a great deal of fondness for builds that I do freehand during videos like these. The result's never quite as clean, but I like having some messy results every now and then. Alright, we've got a full circle around. Now I'm going to slowly take this up layer by layer, and hopefully I don't suck at my job. Let's back out, see that? I don't dislike it. Let's see how a quick texture pack swap helps. Alright, that's an improvement. Now I'll need to run back again. Ooh, it's a little bit dark, but I like how this looks from a distance. Maybe sometime in the future, we can get some azalea leaves up there as well, which would mix in some nice little flowers into our gazebo itself. Okay, by near future, I secretly meant right now. Boom, pop, boop, shloop, loop, roop, diddle, yoop, croop. Whoops, croop. Ow. Okay, that does give a little bit more up there. Let's go ahead and get a couple down on the underside as well. And let's also get a healthy mix of them here around the edges, which helps to end off the stone brick here. I was going to do stairs, but I do think this is just a touch more fitting. And now, just one more thing I'd like to take from the design is the moss, but first we need to grow some more. Of course, wise as always, I have brought absolutely nothing for this task with me. Okay, right in here, let's see. Oh yeah, no, I still have a ton of bones that Dell gave me the other day. And with that, I believe we can begin to multiply our moss. Alright, that should be enough for the time being. Fun fact for you, did you know— oh, hold on. Now we have some more. Did you know that you can actually make mossy stone? Yeah, cool recipe. Now we're going to add some moss along these sides here, and we're going to dig out a few blocks around each of these. Alright, now we have some little moss patches we can once again take from the stock that has been given up to us by the lovely Del2 and get some flowers planted. And I was thinking we can just do the classic poppies and dandelions. Woo, look at that, look at that. We have such a cute little space now. Now I'm going to clear just a little bit of space so that we can start marking out a path. Maybe I should actually keep this path clean for now. I will mix some blocks into it later. I never actually placed these here lanterns. I got them a little bit ago. So let's get a few of these down. Alright. Whoa, wait. Wait, I actually love that. Whoa. That just transformed the space in one go, holy crap. Wow, that is adorable. Okay, alright. Let's start finally getting the path here set out. I'm going to try and be somewhat consistent about it, but it doesn't need to be a perfect circle either. Nothing in life is quite perfect. Let's take a look at that. Well, it's not the worst freehand circle out there. Now, in the chest, I should have... Yeah, I've got a bunch of oak wood already. Spruce wood, actually, I'll go for. But I do need coarse dirt. Okay, I've got a bunch of new bushes, so we can line the walkway here with a couple of those. It is getting to be nighttime, so I just... Oh my god, I love it! Oh my god, it's so cute! Okay. Big fan, actually. I think we can add just a little bit more detail to the grass here, just by mixing a couple of moss carpets in and just see how that looks. Oh yeah, that's a small detail, but I think it's cute. I will probably work more on mixing some stuff together later on, though. Speaking of mixing some stuff together, I completely forgot about all that coarse dirt I wanted to add, along with some spruce wood. If you're enjoying today's video, consider subscribing. I make videos like these every day, so you won't want to miss them. Whether you subscribe or not, though, just watching the videos helps a ton. Thanks. Before we sign off today's episode, I think there's just one more thing I need to do. I have a whole bunch of flowers and a whole bunch of signs, so I will be, I guess, re-shouting out everybody who has commented so far, as well as one new addition to the garden. Welcome to the garden, Del2, Opie, PvP13, Hubel, Master Moods, Brock Stewart, Jacob Farmer, and lastly, our new addition to the garden, Moondew. Welcome to the new garden, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, but for now, I'll see you tomorrow.